Fish on.
My man.
Another one on a crankbait. This one's feeling nice.
At night being out here, super fun. There's no boats in sight.
Perky, tall, golden, nighttime fall walleyes right there. What is going on? Shut down the wind up.
The wind up works.
Whoa, what's going on, guys? That was a good one.
I like it.
Today we are back
with
another video. As you can tell, the sun is not coming up. It's in fact going down. And it is a kind of legendary time in walleye fishing. The October full moon. Generally kind of a fun time to be out walleye fishing. And that's what we're doing today. The sun has now gone down. You guys might be able to just barely see that little...
Oh, dude!
that little bright spot back there. It's almost like I was pointing to you just about to catch a fish. Is it a walleye?
It hit like a walleye, and it is a walleye!
Oh, there's a little walleye. Cast number one. Well, we're going to catch a lot more fish and a lot bigger fish than that tonight. But a lot of you guys have been asking for a night fishing video, and fall is a great time to be night fishing, especially around this kind of October full moon or post-turnover period on. A lot of times you have kind of some fish popping up back in shallow water. There's kind of two bites that are going on right now. One's generally in very deep water, the other one's in very shallow water. And tonight we're going to fish a very shallow water bite, and there's almost no better time to do this than at night, full moon, late in the fall like this. We got water temps that are like 56, 57, 58 degrees right now. And we're going to kind of throw combinations. Cody caught that first fish on a jig. We might throw a few jigs, and then when it's complete darkness out, we may switch over to crankbaits, which is a super exciting way to fish this time of year. So stay tuned. What are your thoughts, Cody?
Going by the first cast, I think it's going to be a good night.
You think we'll put a couple in the boat?
We might put a couple.
All we got to go off is one cast, but hopefully we catch some fish for you guys. Hopefully we show you guys kind of how we like to use, you know, the type of spots we're fishing, how we like to use the Humminbird Mega Live and this forward-facing sonar to find fish in these situations, even in very shallow water, put some baits in front of them and catch them. So let's get it going on.
Did I cross you or no?
No. Fish right there, Cody.
Nice.
Feeling nice too. Feeling real nice. Is it the right kind though? I think it's a bass.
It's a bass.
Yeah, it is a bass.
It is a bass. Come in.
Don't even net that thing. Nope. There he goes. Well, you catch a little bit. The sun's just kind of, you know, obviously going down here. You catch a little bit of everything. He's a big old chunky one to flip with the line like that. But you know what? I don't really care. Is it time to flip the light on a little bit? Start getting, oh my gosh, is that bright? Well, you catch a little bit of everything. Throwing the crankbaits way up shallow this time of year. This thing absolutely has it T-bone. It's kind of incredible, actually. We'll get them popped off real quick. Look at that. Ridiculous. Almost every hook is in that fish. We'll get them off here real quick, but there we go. Not the desired species, but hey, if you just want to come out and catch a bunch of chubby fall fish, you can catch a bunch of those too this time of year, up shallow. Just let that guy go. And it is an absolutely gorgeous night out. And walleyes in the boat, smallmouth in the boat. We just need more of the golden variety to play. Fish. Cody, fish on right there.
Got him? Heck yeah, brother.
On the crankbait. We got the right fish on? Oh yeah, nice walleye.
Oh,
nice walleye.
Oh,
Oh, is that a fun way to fish?
I probably shouldn't have netted that fish.
Oh, it's all good. He's 19-incher. And in a lot of these smaller lakes, I mean, those are the fish that everybody's chasing right there. Oh, you have one too? And that was on a Rapala Shadow Wrap. Whoa, whoa, whoa. It's 2 times a year where generally you can jerk bait walleyes with. One is spring, the other is fall. And that's what we're after right there. Take them like that, huh? He's a nice, perky little guy.
He is.
I like it. I like it. That came on just twitching that stick bait way up shallow.
Number 11.
And we'll let him go. And a lot of times, oh man, is this tangled up in the net bad.
Yeah.
Real bad.
As soon as I did that, I was like, man.
The tangle's not that bad, but it went right through the mesh part. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's the worst. It's the worst.
But there's kind of a couple different ways you can fish up shallow. One, jig and minnow, obviously naturally just a good option anytime in the fall or spring. But a swim bait on a light jig head, slow rolled or just slow popped can be good. Or if I can ever get this bait out of the net, some kind of stick bait, husky jerk, HJ 10 or 12.
Shadow wrap.
And shadow wrap. 2 crankbaits that fish very well this time of year. All right. Sun has finally gone down. Rolling up kind of like the real spots now, right, Cody? We're done playing around with those pre-dark spots.
Oh, yeah.
Now it's game on. What we're kind of fishing is a bunch of shallower rock type structures. And a lot of times what you'll have is fish. Some fish will sit here during the day and get more active after dark. Some fish will be roaming around and then move up into here more after dark. Kind of the depths that we're fishing today, it all depends kind of on how clear your body of water is. But I'd say that 4 to 10 foot zone is probably pretty common, huh?
Yep.
Probably kind of where we want to be. So that's kind of what we're doing. And we're trying to focus on kind of like the key spots and bigger rock bars or points or things like that. So if you have a really big spot, that's all like 10, 12 feet deep. And then like a little 8-foot knob like that, that's kind of where we're focusing our efforts. So stay tuned. Hopefully we get some fish out of this spot and we'll see what happens. So far, a little bit of action, but we definitely want some more. Fish on.
My man.
Another one on a crankbait. This one's feeling nice.
You want me to net this one or no?
I don't know. It's such a ridiculous... Oh, look at those eyes from here, Cody.
Oh, that's a good fish, dude.
Should we scoop them? Do it.
I'll
We'll just take whatever happens. We'll just take it.
Dude, you're going to make me throw on a shadow wrap.
Oh, jerkbait and fall walleyes at night.
Nice.
Boom, give me some. From our angle, you guys, like, I'm always super concerned about how the video looks, and from our angle, you can't see anything, so you just assume you just also can't see anything from your guys' direction, but most of the time when I get in the computer, I'm pleasantly surprised by how you can actually somewhat see what's going on in the boat. I wish I could run more cameras, but then we'd have lights facing both directions. Then the cameras wouldn't see anything, you know? Basically what I'm saying, Cody, is I've tried to put a lot of thought into how to get good footage at night. And I know it's not as good as footage during the day, but hopefully you guys appreciate
it's a pretty fish.
the want to get good film as opposed to just go out and catch a ton of fish. But there we go, another nice walleye. Let that one go. It's like that one little seam. We're sitting on a rock point that comes off the shoreline, and it kind of just flats out right behind us back here at like, there's kind of like, seems like a 7-8 foot, 6 foot lip in there. It's just kind of flat for a second. Seems like they're sitting right there. And that was another one. And the cadence after dark, very important. A pause, always a good idea, and more important even when the water gets colder and colder and colder. And basically what you're doing is, I'll try to give a little demonstration here. We try to get the bait out there, and basically what I like to do is reel it down to like kind of get close to bottom, kind of reel, pull, and then end of the pull with a little pop like that. For some reason they absolutely love that. Real pull and just like a little pop on the rod. Where you're not like jerk bait fishing. It's more like a pull it down, pop it, and then just let it hang for a second. Fish go.
Nice.
Hooked up.
Way up in there.
Way out there, dude. I made a long cast with that one. He must have came from like very shallow water. I'll go more into the light so you guys can see me a little bit better here. Seems like this is kind of the bait, doesn't it?
It does.
I'm gonna play him out. Always just keep the rod loaded when you're jerkbait fishing. Another walleye.
Oh, look at that gold.
Give it to me. There we go. Give me some of that. Might want to get 2 of those things going, huh?
Yeah, I might get rid of this HJ12.
Cody's got a husky jerk on, and sometimes, depending how bottom oriented the fish are, the shadow wrap serves a great purpose for getting down there into that touching bottom in that 6 to...
Just a little bit more of aggressive of bait too.
Yeah, and you're still fishing it really slow after dark, but It does get down if you're trying to do this in like 10, 8, 9, 6 feet of water. It's good. That Husky Jerk seems to be great 6 feet in. But the Shadow Rap's a little bit better and a little bit deeper water. So there we go, getting it done. Catching a few walleyes tonight. How are you gonna beat it? Fun little bite for sure. Fun little bite for sure. Anytime you can catch a walleye on a crankbait, casting, slack line, bunk, it is a good feeling. There's only about 9,000 crankbaits in there. We're gonna have to sort through to find another one.
Yeah, and you can only see color-wise in a little bit of the bill, so it makes it a little bit more difficult.
Well, let's find you one. We'll get it strapped on for you. Got him? Oh, he's on. Jig producing, huh?
Yeah.
Seems like it's kind of like in waves of, you get a couple on jerkbait and jig kind of pops off. Walleye?
I don't know, might be another bass.
I can't see because the light's so bright.
Staying deep. I like it.
Should I get the net?
Net me, brother.
Oh, nice walleye.
Nice
walleye.
Nice.
That's what we're after there. Well, the jig and the minnow, even at night. It's kind of funny, like it's gone from, we'll have like the wind pick up for a little bit, just kind of, and all of a sudden it's like it glasses out. Seems like for whatever reason that they like that jerk bait a little more when you got a spot with a little wind on it. Man, fall fishing up shallow doesn't get any better, does it?
No, it definitely doesn't. Whether you're throwing jerk baits or a jig and a minnow at night, being out here, super fun. There's no boats in sight, and catching some beautiful Northwoods walleyes.
Fun change of pace too.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Fish on?
Right there.
Yeah.
Definitely the right kind.
Is it?
Is it? It like jumped out there.
Yeah, it jumped. That was weird.
And there we go. Another nice walleye. Not as big. Oh, I thought he was going to come off right there. It's so hard filming in front of this light because it probably looks clear from your guys' direction, but from us, we're just staring right into this big light. And look at that. Chin hooked on the old jerkbait right there. I did like a triple pop pause. Triple pop pause, somersault, clap your hands twice, turn around.
I was going to say triple pop pop. Man, you can make a rap out of that.
And he went boonk right on the pause.
Triple pop pop doink.
Not the first pause, not the second pause, but the third and fourth pause is where I got that guy to bite right there. Nice little 16, 17 incher. We'll let that guy go. A few fish on the jig, a few fish on the jerk baits. Definitely coming together and such a fun way to fish. And one thing, great thing that Mega Live shows you is not just fish, but it shows you a lot of times structure. So, you know, like you can see if I point it this way right here, I'm kind of looking at where this comes up. Now, if I point it just like this, kind of like in that direction there, that's the crown of this spot. And you can see there's some bigger rocks up in there. So, you know, if we kind of just angle our cast towards that, and you can see here looking at the scale, about 50, 60 feet out is where we start getting to that real stuff with a lot of characteristic up in here. A lot of times that's right where those fish are going to sit. So, you know, in the dark, it's always very disorienting fishing and stuff. So a lot of times using the live, you kind of dial in that perfect angle and you just kind of repeat that cast a whole bunch of times. Cast right to that sweet spot, work the bait back, do it again. And it is a very productive way to fish when you're targeting a lot of this shallow water rock.
Fish.
Got him?
Got him.
Cody's on.
Way out there on a bomb cast.
It's either a walleye jumping or it's a smallmouth. What do you got?
That does not feel big. It's never good when you're skipping them.
No, it's not.
Oh, we got pretty eyes though. Pretty eyes.
You got the right kind of eyes. Decent mix of size tonight. Some of those nicer 20-ish inch fish and some of these smaller 14, 15s.
Back he goes.
Did you hit it on the pop, 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 the pop, pop, pause, pop, or the pop, pause, pop, pause?
You know, honestly, I don't remember.
All right, guys, there's kind of 3 different presentations in which you can catch fish on. It seems like most time at night. And it's really pretty simple. And we've showed you guys most of them tonight. One, some kind of suspending minnow bait. Today we're fishing these shadow wraps. I think this is still a shadow wrap, isn't it? Shadow wrap shad deep. They work great for getting down in that zone. You know, it's like If you're fishing depths of like 6 to 10, 12 feet, I'd say. If you're going a little bit shallower, I'd go with like a regular husky jerk or some kind of shallower diving, suspending minnow bait. You guys have seen us catch some fish on that. The other one, which Cody's had some success on, the jig and the minnow. Now we're fishing pretty shallow, so you definitely want to go light. We're fishing 1/8 ounce Kalen's Pendu jigs and pitching that jig and minnow up in the rock and just working it real slow back. Not super snappy, keeping that bait right in the strike zone, letting those fish kind of keeping it slow so they could track it at night. And that's been super productive. The other way that you could fish, which we've been playing around with a little bit tonight, and we'll kind of keep casting it, probably, you know, mixing it up on spots, is the jig and swim bait. And some kind of swim bait body. This is the Kalen's Tickle Tail swim bait in Arkansas shad, which you guys have seen me fish so many times. But a bunch of different colors are going to work, either the 2.8 or the 3.8 inch. And same thing, going a little bit lighter than you normally would on that. Kind of just a standard, like, quicker lift. Keep your rod tip high, let it pendulum down, hit touchdown back to bottom. Jigs and plastics, shallow kind of suspending twitch baits, and then obviously the fall favorite, jig and a minnow. All three of those things are going to catch you fish at night this time of year. Hooked up right there. We got another one on here. And this little spot has been good to us, hasn't it?
It has been.
Feeling like a decent fish. I'll try to get up here by the light for you guys. Man, what a fun style of fishing. I see eyes. I see eyes. Take your time here.
Where you at even?
He's gonna come up like behind the boat here. Try to flip my headlight on for a second. All right, oh, he just made a little run out. That was at the end of an absolute bomb of a cast. There he is. See him?
Yeah, I see him. Oh, we got him.
Kind of disorienting.
Dude,
tonight,
it's so hard telling which way's up and which way's down even.
Like looking at the tip of my rod going, which way is this fish coming at us here? Here we go. Another nice walleye.
This is a solid fish though. Probably the best one of the night so far.
I'd say so. So far, all these fish, I think except one, have come off one spot. And we're not seeing all the fish on the Mega Live, you know, a few of them. But a lot of it's just making bomb, you know, getting an area where you're at least seeing a fish or two. And kind of making just repeated bomb casts on it and covering a bunch of water and hoping there's a few fish there to catch. Look at that guy. Perky, tall, golden, nighttime fall walleyes right there. We'll take it. It's about as good as it gets right there. Let's let that guy go. Rinse and repeat. Do it again.
Rinse and repeat. That's a new one, because usually it's like perky and pretty. That's about as good as it gets right there. Hooked up.
You know, I like to add a new, some new slang to my bag of tricks.
I like that. You might have to make a shirt out of that one. Rinse and repeat.
All right, well, there you guys have it. The time is 9:28 right now. Didn't fish super late after dark, but kind of want to show you guys kind of a cool pattern that goes on this time of year. And I know a lot of you guys are always asking for night video. I don't always see any night videos. Is this a good time to night fish? So hopefully this was kind of a good little showcase of a bite this time of year. Cody, what do you think?
Yeah, definitely fun. You know, is it something I want to go out here and do every single night? Probably not. Is it a productive thing? Yes, but
it's hard to fish all night if you also fish all day a lot of times, I've noticed.
That is very true.
But I appreciate you guys watching this video. If you guys are looking for a cool opportunity to catch some walleyes this fall, get out on your favorite lake, get up shallow, find some good rock, kind of like we showed, throw a few different baits, and you can catch a whole bunch of fish. And really, as the water temp gets colder, you're going to see more fish come shallow. And a lot of times this is just kind of the start to the shallow water transition, isn't it?
It is. It is. I'm looking forward to
oh, I want to see water temps that are like 47.
Yeah.
Then I'll be happy. So we got to lose about 10, 11 degrees here. But it'll happen, rest assured, because it happens every single year. But I appreciate you guys watching this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I know the night videos are always kind of like hard to watch because it's not the same camera quality, but it's the best we could do. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you guys are not yet, please subscribe. Stay tuned for more content. We'll see you guys next time.